Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today to show you how to build a EMC farm. It has already been done. It's the sugarcane one, but I wanted to show you a way without the black hole band because a lot of servers, like the one I play on, don't allow the black hole band or the chest or anything like that, so I think it's kind of nice to be able to do it a different way. So we're going to start by putting 3 sand, 3 sand, 3 sand. I mean, this can be any size you want it to be. Once you kind of play around with it a little bit, you'll understand why. Okay, so I'm going to put some jacketed red wool wire in there, and then the pedestal. I'm going to crouch, put the harvest goddess band, the one that's not on, so don't have it on when you stick it in there. And the reason we're putting the black wool underneath here, actually, is because we're going to hook it up so that you can actually turn this machine on and off without having to come inside of it like on his video. And then I'm going to use glass as well, just like the original person did. Reason being, it's a lot easier to see what's going on and see that it's working, everything like that. And then we'll have the wire actually come up through there. Or, you know what, one back. Have it come up through there. Now, and this will use a combination of red power with EE for chests, the pedestal and ring and stuff like that. Because, I don't know, I haven't seen very many servers that allow the black hole band or the black hole chest due to its lag factor, so I'm going to go around that. And I've seen a lot of people experimenting with build craft pipes and stuff, and that is just a big giant laggy mess. Alright, so I put glass 3 high, because the sugarcane has to be able to build, or go 3 high. Then you just put glass around the top, because we're going to make kind of a smaller version of this. And then break a hole in the glass in the middle of the 3. That's why I chose 3, it's just symmetrical. Okay, and let's get a transposer out here. Right there, and then if you stand in the inside here and click it, it'll actually be facing you, and that's the way we need it to be, so it's a lot easier. These one level suck in stuff because I have these cornerstones here and don't have it perfectly square. I put one on each side just to ensure it's getting sucked up. Anyway, then we can bring some redstone tubing out, and I come 2 out. I'll show you why after. Alright, so come 2 out from the transposers. Hook them up in the corners. I didn't used to hook them up, but I find if you do, like, you have to hook up 5 condensers to each one of these transposers because the amount of sugarcane it's going to be bringing out. And I find the odd little sugarcane, if your condensers fill up due to lag or something, will come around this corner and go to a different transposer and then into a different condenser, which is good rather than it plugging up somewhere. Alright, once that's done, bring this up too, right at the meeting here. And we'll go from there in a sec. Let's finish our sugarcane farmer here. Alright, now we can get some sugarcane out. Some sugar here. We're not done with water, we're done with redstone too, so let's go sugarcane. And you only have to build it 1 high because obviously the harvest goddess band is gonna crank up growing weights significantly. And now obviously this can be dirt or grass, however you guys want it done. I just break these 3 in the middle here, leave the corner ones, because this is what's gonna hold the next tier of sugarcane. Alright, so we'll go like that, then come down here and get this one right here. Like I said, dirt's fine, I just happen to have a grass block on me. Alright, so this is going to hold our water. Each 4 corners you'll have infinite. And then you can take sugarcane and put it along here. And then I like to just tighten this up here, because you don't want the sugarcane growing any higher than 1. So I just come across it with glass. Kind of match the aura of it. If you want to put dirt here and then put sand over top, that works as well too, just to kind of keep it all looking the same, I guess you could say. I'm gonna go like this and bring this glass up so it kind of looks more uniform. over there. Alright. Then once you've done this, you've brought that up to how you like, then we're going to come back over here to the front, I would say, is where this is. And yes, I'm on a nice platform. I just wanted to be able to build this under here very easily. So if you come over to here, we'll bring this, and I mean, you can use whatever cable you'd like. Obviously, I just chose black wool because it looks pretty good, I guess. We'll bring it up over here a little more. Actually, yeah, that's a little too close for my liking. I don't want to have to go and put covers and stuff like that. So let's bring this back a little bit, and I want to come up one more. Now, if we put a lever down here, do not flick this on yet. If you flick this on, it will start the Harvest Goddess band because it's hooked up to it underneath there, you can see. And what that will cause is all the sugarcane to grow and bust off, and you will lag like you don't even want to know. I figured that out the hard way my first time. Now, I'm going to actually, before I red alloy wire this, I'm going to add a NOT gate, which holds a constant redstone signal, because then what I would like to do is have a timer on here. If I'm just to put the timer on the lever, it'll actually be going right now. It needs a signal to stop it. So then we'll come over here, and wouldn't you know it, the one thing I need, I put back in my backpack. So black wool, got my black wool jacketed wire, and there. That'll hook us up to there. Now with the timer, depending on the TPS of your server, you might want to turn this up. I find if you get lower than 0.5 though, the lag of the sugarcane and these pipes sucking it in gets astronomical as compared to 0.75 or 1 second. So now with this, I like to put 5 condensers. 4, they actually start to fill up. And the reason I'm putting them like this, again, I told you 2 out, is because they all draw off the same block. And these transposers will exhaust stuff into the closest inventory. So all 5 of these are the closest in inventory for this transposer. Let me switch it to day here real quick for you guys. Alright, same thing on this side. And it took me a while to experiment with this. I'd actually put 1 condenser down and it filled up in about 5 seconds. So then I was plugged and the transposers were filling up, and it was just nasty. So I figured out that 5 makes it so that they drain it just evenly. Then obviously you'll bring, and just bear with me for a sec here, and you'll put your RM, or I would say diamond and stuff like that, but again, this makes stuff really quick. So what you'd probably want to do is put pneumatic pipe over top of all 5 of these condensers, which is what I had in my base when I was using this particular EMC gen. I use this kind of as a starting one. It's not very expensive, minus the DM pedestal and that Harvest Goddess band do cost quite a lot, but this will make it back in no time. I will be showing a better EMC gen on a later video, but I've been requested by a few people off of my server and a couple others, again, who have the black hole band and black hole chest banned due to lag. A lot of people like to come on servers where they've been kicked off or something like that, and they drop a black hole chest or a band and then just totally hammer on it with cobblestone stacks, and I guess it causes some pretty huge lag. We'll close that up. Make sure everything's closed. The odd time I forget to put my ring in there, so I mean bust in here, but I wouldn't start this till it is completely done. So here we go, we'll flip it on, and you can see the sugarcane going, and this pipe is blinking, and the transposers are picking it all up. Yes, it looks like some fiery smoke in there and stuff like that, but you don't even have to worry. That's just, I guess, part of the glitch or whatever that causes the sugarcane to dump like this. And as you can see, got a stack in here processing almost as fast as it can. Oh, there we go. This seems to be pretty even flow. And like I said, it'll all depend on how much your server lags, stuff like that. But I would recommend, like I said, these 5. It'll seem like it's going really slow, but that's actually times 5, right? Because it's doing 5 RM at a time, which I think it takes about 21 minutes, and all of these will eject 1 RM. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You get 20 RM in like 20 minutes, I guess. So it's not bad. It's more of a cheap one. I just wanted to add on for this guy. And when we flip it off here, wow, somehow, oh no. Alright, so apparently, oh, there we go. This seems to be a little bit glitched here. Anyway, when you get it on in a server, I think I might be lagging a little bit. I'm borrowing a friend's computer to do this video while I'm up here for Christmas, sadly. And, anyway, I have this on my server, so... Oh, that's weird. Look at that. It thinks that this is actually on. Oh, there we are. Wow. Derp there. So then when it's actually finally off, everything's off. And I like to add, like I said, like pneumatic pipe on top of here and then have a retriever pulling off. But there you go. So you get about, I said 20 RM in 20 minutes on a pure no lag server. Like when the TPS is 20 out of 20 or whatever your server does. I've been known to be able to make 20 RM in about 11 minutes. That's with someone standing here and it going full out. Keep in mind, if your server's lagging, the Harvest Goddess band will ignore that. Keep making constant sugarcane, and your timers will be slowed due to the TPS, and the transposers will not be picking up the amount. So I do not say to run this on a server what is lagging. It really sucks. Me and a friend have had to actually like struggle our way through. I usually sit at like 1200 FPS when I'm sitting on a server. We've had to struggle with 2 FPS to try and get to the lever to flip it off, so we would stop lagging, bust it open, and pick up the blocks. Anyway, I hope this helped out a lot of people. If maybe Red Power or some other things are kind of out, I can set up, there's a buildcraft method I figured out, but I don't really like to use Buildcraft, seeing as how stone pipes and stuff like that can fill up, and Buildcraft's IE is to, when it fills up, dump it on the ground. So it's not the smartest to use, but if you have any requests to see it done any other way, I can do that too. So yeah, subscribe, give me a like if you like, and comments whether to improve the thing or anything like that, how you guys want. And I will see you all later.